Okay, we got some package or okay, we've got a package in the mail. We do have some Ovcharenko out of Ukraine. So we're gonna get this box cut open. See what we got here. Very securely duct taped. So we can do to get this duct tape off of here. Did sharpen up the knife a bit. There we go. There we go. Now we're figuring out where the edges of the box are. Feels like we're performing surgery. There we go. We got a package cut open. Let's see what's inside. There's one harp repair, and then we've got a gaggle of harps. Ooh, look at that. What's in there? What's in there? What else? I didn't even. I put in orders for harps, and months later received harps. We also got the large Labette Drimba M that we've been recommending to beginners. Let's take a look at all those. We'll play maybe one of them. Yeah, these are, haven't been able to get the large for a while. Very rhythmic in nature, fairly sensitive. Got a whole bunch of them. See if there's any more Ovcharenko. They must just be all. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of the Labette. But yeah, those are all Labette. Man, we got a ton of them. I forgot about that. Okay, but let's get this checked out. Let's check out the Ovcharenko. Those are the ones I'm really excited about. I'll keep one Swan large Drimba for myself. Oh, these are cool. I kept one of these. These are these decorative crocodiles that he makes. Let's see what else we got here. Nice felt bag. And these are going to be going to the harp reed. All the links are going to be in the description below. Here is, looks like the harp repair. One of his harps, and it played absolutely beautiful for a long period of time, and then it developed a slight ring to it. So the customer got a hold of me, and I sent it back to Master Ovcharenko. He took it apart and reassembled it for free. He's a master who really stands behind his work. We're not sure where the rattling was coming, but man, he just does beautiful work. You can see on the reed itself, there's artwork all up and down it. And I'm going to be sanitizing these off with the Mighty Mist. Those are some nice little felt bags. Ooh, there's two. Is there two of them in there? Where's that one harp? Oh, there is two of them in there. Nice. Look at that. We're going to be playing all of these. Really, really excellent work. Ovcharenko, his harps are very, very decorated. Look at that. There's his 3-mount pattern. We've got artwork all up and down the reed itself. We have some of his more artistic, expensive work, some more affordable work as well. But I'd say all these have really good levels of artwork on them. Get them laid out so we can see them. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. There's artwork at the base too. Really good work. Let's keep them with their own holders. Let's see what we got here. What are you? Oh, this is another 3-mount. Look at that. Just beautiful work. I like his cases here, and we do have these simple cases, just the cases themselves as well, up on the harpreed.com as well. And everything's going to be in the link in the description, so if you're wondering where to get these, they'll be in the link. Oh man, look at that. cool look. I just now noticing there's artwork all around that inner ring. Okay, we're gonna come up to a second perspective. I'm going to be hitting these with the Mighty Mist. If you don't have the Mighty Mist, the best way you can clean your harps is with soap and water and drying it with oil. But let's come up here. Let's get an ear on these. All right, let's get an ear on these. I'm first going to start with the Labette Drimba that are going to be on the harpery.com. These are the large swan. These are not made by Ovcharenko. However, he does source them, and he says he also does some adjustment. Pretty even compression. This is better than I've seen in the past. It's a slight recurved round trigger with a tail. Let's see what we got here. Very robotic, very saturated. I'd say not great inward, not great outward players. Inward, I'm getting pretty strong sound. A lot of output, a lot of sensitivity out of it. Not a lot of clarity. A little bit of buzz. Yeah, very robotic, very electric sounding. Let's move on now to the Ovcharenko. The Ovcharenko are the ones I'm definitely excited about. And we did get one of these. He refers to them as a rosary. I've got one. I gave it to my son. I'm like, that's really a cool crocodile thing. Cool thing. But let's move on. This is the harp he repaired. I think it's referred to as Shaman Spirit or Dual Spirit. Hit it with the Mighty Mist. If you don't have the Mighty Mist, washing with soap and water. Soap and water is going to be your best bet. But for video purposes, I use the Mighty Mist. It's alcohol based, evaporates, does a really good job of cleaning dirt and grime and killing any germs on it. I'd say good gaps here. And this is a repair. I tried to repair it myself. I couldn't find the source of the phantom noise. This was one better suited to Ovcharenko, who knows way more about his designs, how to take them apart than I do. Really nice case. I really like the artwork on these. Let's get ear and see what they're like. Good sustained, really good bell ring. Beautiful harp. I don't need to play that anymore to know that is a killer, awesome harp. And that one's not going to be for sale. That one's going back to the customer. And I like how Master Ovcharenko stands behind his work and will, if there's ever an issue, you mail your harp to him and he's gonna fix it. Okay, so big thank you to him for that. Ooh, we're gonna try this larger of the 3 mounts. See, there's some artwork there. Good gaps, good compression. Nice looking trigger shape there. Very clean rivets. Very, very smooth where the lips go. Let's hit her with the mist. And it is best to let these harps dry for a little bit. So if you hit them with the Mighty Mist, don't put them right in your mouth. I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at all 3 of them so they can dry. Oh man, look! I like that artwork around the middle there. That's really cool. Nice round trigger shape there. Good gaps, good compression, not bad. With the mist, I'm going to try to keep them with their carrying cases. These are the ones with the detached carrying case. And you can find these carrying cases as a standalone product on the harpery.com. Keep them with the case. I'll just sanitize all 3 of these. Now this one's not the 3 mount. There's a little bit of artwork at the base. Decent compression. Same trigger shape, nice, perfectly round trigger loop. I found that the perfectly round trigger loop is really nice. It responds well to brushes in both directions. So, I'm not saying you have to play a harp outward, but normally if you see that trigger shape right there, it will play decently outward, depending on the trigger. There's a lot of factors that go into that. Okay, let's play this first one. The big 3 mount there. Very snappy trigger. When I breathe through it, it really adds some volume. Let's try outward. Got a little bit of character to it. Yeah, that's a good sound and good playing harp. I really dig on that. That was not bad. That one's probably one of my favorite of the 3 mounts that I've had from him so far. I don't have any of the 3 mounts in my collection. I do have some of the older works of Ovcharenko in my collection. None of the really super artistic ones like this. I do have the Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life from him. Let's try this one. One of the smaller 3 mounts. And there's not much heft to them. They're pretty light for how large they are, looking at them from the front. Got a nice thin profile. I have my trigger bend extends a little bit past the end. And I could probably even tell you what notes these are near. Let's see. Let's just get that set up. I've got a spare phone here. We'll go back to the tuner and we'll just see what note was the first one. E flat 2, which is around a D2 sharp, was the first one. I would say it's not tuned to D2 sharp, but it's in or around. This one here, I was going to guess F just for my ear, but I'm not exact on picking out tunings by ear. Oh, A flat. A flat 2 or G2 sharp. Well, I was way off. 440 hertz. Very loud. In outward play, I'm getting more of a creamy, buttery. Inward play, I'm getting more of a really powerful scream. Kind of a crunchiness that really responds well to when you put the breath to it. It really, this is a screamer. I'm just going to say this one's a screaming loud harp on the upper end of loudness. Let's see, let's try the next one. Right here, this is just a regular reed here. Your standard style of crimped mount, and there is a little bit of decorated bead at the end. We got some nice, oh yeah, that's picking that up. Nice. See where we're at. Where trigger extends just a little bit past the end. Perfect round trigger loop. I do have, I don't know if you can see this from the camera, there is a little bit of artwork here on the transition from this part of the frame to this part of the frame. This part of the frame, you can feel the artwork. Out here is where the lips go is very smooth. F2 sharp. 40 cents under. Would that be about a 432 hertz? Let's change my tuner to 432 hertz scale. And I am using the Tonal Elite tuner, or Tonal Energy tuner, TE tuner. We're about 10 cents shy of F2 sharp and 432 hertz. So I'd say this one is an untuned one. I like the untuned harps for my meditation. Let's see here. Let's see how it plays. Let's take it through the paces. I'd say definitely not as screaming loud as the last one, is that 3 mount. A little bit more subdued quality. I'm able to play it a little bit more aggressively. We have a little bit larger of gaps there. When I played it outward, it had that same. I'm going to describe it. This isn't a correct descriptor, but I'm going to call it like a creamy breathiness to it. Not as loud, definitely, as the other ones, to be certain. But darn good playing harp. Let's see. Let's keep this going. Let's get into, I think we have three mounts left. We'll keep these with their respective cases. Now these 3 mounts, oh, we have 2 3 mounts left because we had the human animal spirit or the shaman spirit or dual spirit harp. Let's get into these 2 3 mounts, which they also have the attached case that stays with it. I'm going to try the smaller of the two first. Actually, I'm going to take this. We have two different clinchers there. Oh, that's interesting. There's like a radioactive symbol on the back of it. Some cool artwork, some beads, some stones are glued in there. Very interesting. Yeah, good gaps, decent compression. His same style. All of these have had the same style of trigger loop here. A lot of artwork going up down the frame, and I'll just freeze right here. That could be my thumbnail right there for my unboxings. If you do unboxings, this is how I get my thumbnails. I'll be looking at something and then I'll just pause for a second. That's where I'll pull my screenshot from. I don't do some pose for a screenshot secondary to the video, but I'll just leave that in there. Okay. I'm gonna hit that with the mist so it can dry. With the Mighty Mist. And I'm not paid by Mighty Mist to name drop them all the time. I just really like using it. And somebody from Mighty Mist noticed that I was using it in my video, or people were requesting it, saying that, hey, the jaw harp guy. And they sent me a whole bunch of these. So a big thank you to them for sending it to me. They didn't pay me to say that, but they did send me some for free. So I appreciate that, because I do a lot of unboxings, and there's probably going to be a lot more unboxings. Good artwork all the way around. Yeah, that'd make a nice thumbnail right there. Boom. If you just get the light just to catch it just right. Yeah, that's probably going to be the thumbnail right there. I'm noticing when both of these clinchers are down, it fits nice and tight into the case. I'm not seeing any rattle. I'm really going to have to pull. Yeah, that's a very firm mount in there. A little more beefy frame. Oh, look at that artwork. Can you see that artwork going up and down there? Very cool. High level of detail. There are some heat colors on the frame. I like seeing that. That's a cool, nice touch. We have some embellishments on the back. Coverage of the reed. And these are going to be available in the link. If you see the link in the description, hit the more button, or there's a little like upside down triangle. Hit that and it's going to drop down. You're going to see the link to these. But let's try the smaller one first while the bigger one dries. Mid-range, upper mid-rangey maybe. About 20 cents above a G2 440 hertz. Kind of some fuzz, some crackle going on in there. Not quite having a draw start, but a little bit of character going on there. Let's take it through the paces and just see where we end up. Yeah, a little bit of fuzz, a little bit of crackle going on in there, a little bit of character. Let's try this last big one. And the artwork on these is just beautiful. I wonder how long he spends just on the artwork. Or if I do some artwork on my harps, but they are nowhere near as extravagant looking as these. And we'll look up and down that reed. There's like a drawing, almost like, I'm almost seeing like a tree. Very cool. Let's see where we're at with this. Good compression. Is the E2 440 hertz is what I'm getting with this. A little bit of creaminess to the breathiness. Not quite as sharp and as crackly, but I like a creamy breathiness. Yeah, I dig that. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep your harps dry, keep your harps oiled, and most of all, be good to each other. I love y'all. Harp. I'm sitting here fumbling like, which harp do I play on the outro? I'm going to play this one. This one is going to, and if you want to follow her on Instagram, she's Wild Buffalo Woman, does sound baths, stuff like that. Very cool lady. I've went to her sound baths before, and they're phenomenal. It's sound bath is like a meditational thing where you close your eyes, and she plays all types of music, does all sorts of sound meditation, and I found it to be a powerful. I've been to the sound bath one time with my wife, and I found it to be a powerful, moving experience. I actually like sobbed a little bit during it. I didn't expect. Going into a sound bath, I'm like, I don't know what exactly to expect here. I'm into meditation, I'm into journeying, but at the sound bath, I wept a little bit. I'm like, wow, that was really a powerful experience, and I plan on going again when she comes to town again and giving her fixed harp back. A big thank you to Master Ovcharenko for these hugely awesome works of art, and also for, standing behind his products. It's good to see a master stand behind their products. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe again for more harpery. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old, and most of all, be good to each other. Harp out. Doodle doo doo doo.